My goodness. When I made videos about how they make me look at kids in this sexual way. And it was like the way they just rewire me to look at kids the way I would look at a woman. This is what I was talking about. Like I made videos about like the derriere or the thing like that. This is what exactly I'm speaking about. Listen, I bought this product on Amazon, and I was trying to look at the review, and I see a kid, and you see this little girl just like laying against the mirror, and you see she's kind of like, and then I think I gave this trash we talk about arching. I think she's just kind of like laying there, and the way they're looking, they make me look at this girl's back, but this little girl who was like a 7-8-year-old, they really are trying to make me look at this little girl's butt like I would look at a woman. It's so nasty. This little butt of a kid. It's so nasty. And they truly are able to make my brain perceive this kid in this fashion. Now, obviously, I don't identify with this. I know that's what they do. Their job is to make me feel guilty for how they manipulate my brain to perceive babies or children of that nature, right, in this sexual way. I've made many videos about that. This is just another one. And they are creating that in my brain, the behind of this kid, like an adult, to see her in a sexual way. And of course, I know I'm not identified with that. And by the way, to make me identify with this, they're like, yeah, they'll wait. It's like, let's go. You thought this is going to make... They think that the threat of torture, the warnings of tortures, will make me think that I'm not being manipulated. It's part of the gimmicks. Now, I know the torture are going to be real, but I swear to God, you torturing me will never make me think that this thing here is something that I'm experiencing organically. One thing I make it clear with these clowns, I will never identify with this manipulation. This is not the first time I make videos about it. Matter of fact, I'm actually thankful that, not thankful that I'm experiencing that, I detest that, but I've made videos literally called derriere. Because what they do is they have this ability to alter my thought process, my perception in these disgusting ways. And then they have this trash around you, these clowns that are supposed to disorient you and make you identify with this. Some of them are childlike trash. Some others are supposed to intimidate you into accepting this. Like, I know who I am. You think this little girl's butt is what's going to make me look at her in a sexual way? No, or it's what I'm going to look at in a sexual way? You're just transferring the way I look at a woman, the way I would look at a woman's butt in a sexual way, onto a child of that age too. Then you have the clowns around you. It's like, it's over. It's like, it's been over. I'll never be myself again. And today I'm just gonna be a puppet dealing with the manipulation that you make me experience. And trash like you will never make me think I'm not being manipulated, you retard. Now let's go. This is exactly what I'm talking about, how they manipulate my brain. And I'm hearing this trash like, yeah, this abuse. Shut the fuck up. You are manipulating my brain this ways. They try to be like, no, but when you were a kid, no. I'm a grown adult man who was knowing that I'm being manipulated by trash. I've manipulated the brain in these ways, forced me to look at children this sexual way. Make me look at children the way I'll look at a woman. Then have the clowns that are supposed to make you think that you're not being manipulated gaslight you. Tell me how I'm going to be tortured. Let's go to do the torture. One thing is for sure. I will never, ever see this kid in this sexual matter without being manipulated in that way. And the clowns around me are here rewiring my brain to perceive children this ways in order to make me identify, in order to make me experience that, and then try to gaslight me. And I say try because they're failing at that. Into thinking that I will see this little girl's butt in this way. And they really are trying, like, it's so disgusting. They're just like making me imagine the shape of this, like this little baby's butt. What the ugh. Then hearing the most disgusting little childlike shit talking to me to try to gaslight me into this. Target individual, you gotta be strong. Like I say, you can't be brittle minded. As a target individual, you are a test subject. They are utilizing you as a guinea pig. They are rewiring your brain and seeing how they can trick you and deceive you into identify with this manipulation. If it's torture, be strong for the torture. If whatever it is that they're going to use to try to gaslight you, be strong and look at these clouds like you're a bunch of lowlife try to make me identify with how you rewire my brain these ways. I'll be strong, don't worry. Keep being a trashy, lowlife, nasty, pedophile, bottom feeder. I will never identify with this. Right now, somebody's like, yeah, that's happy house. Yeah, I know. The way they try to make me identify with this manipulation is to try to make me think of what I did when I was a child. To make me think that I would today be okay. I would experience this. That they're just they're manipulating my brain and forcing me to perceive children from the youngest. And this, like, I'll give her like maybe like a 6-year-old. In sexual way. In my brain, I even have mental battles. It'll be true if it was 4. It's stupidity. Target individual, these trash are literally pedophiles. See, understand, whoever is trying to gaslight you, understand that they have the credibility of pedophiles. They've been grooming this low of nasty trash in these ways. This is something I've been actually describing without having the visuals in this nature. This is how they make me see kids. I mean, you should see in my brain how they are like creating the butt of a child. Like, excuse me, I'm just. But it's okay. You gotta be strong. You could have been them. That's why I say be thankful. You could be like this trash who would find ways. And I was hearing people like archer the back or archery. And I thought they would talk about me. They talk about these kids. This kid there laying there and talk about. There was things. I kept hearing people talking about arching. Arch more. And I thought they would talk about me. Listen, let me just try to calmly speak about what I just what I'm trying to say. I deal with what you call V2K. V2K is when they project their voices into your brain. A lot of target individuals bring up that type of torture. They talk about how they can hear projected voice into their brain. And they call this technology voices called V2K. And so they're utilizing this onto me too. On top of this technology that rewires your brain. And so for me, when they do the V2K, it's meant to gaslight me. So the clowns around me, or who sounds around, that sounds like they're around me. Once you're being manipulated to perceive these children this way, what they do, they try to gaslight you via this technology. They tell me, oh, they'll wait for you. They'll do this and that. Now, a few days back, maybe yesterday or the day before, I keep hearing arch. And I was like, they talk about arch in my back. I thought, okay, they talk about how I'm going to be tortured, raped or whatever in the arch. But I was like, I'll be strong for whatever comes to me, but I'll never identify with this. But I realized what they're saying. They talk about these kids. This kid there. That's what they were talking about. Because when she's laying against the mirror, she's kind of like, just putting her back again. And that's what they're talking about. And so they'll make me look at this child like a woman who's like arch. You gotta be strong, target individual. Now, what you experience is disgusting. But what's more disgusting is this trash who are making sure that you see children these ways. Gaslighting you. I will never ever think that if I was not being manipulated, if my brain was not being manipulated in the way they manipulate me, or manipulate period, or as they call it, minded, I will perceive these children this way. This is the result of my brain being changed the way this trash want me to experience things. And they're low-life pedophiles, and that credibility should be stuck to that. Stay strong.